Alright, one last clip on to get the rest of these palms here. We've got Dromophilus litigiosus there, looking pretty rough. It actually did live through the winter, so that gives me some hope. But they're really not meant for this area. Just an experiment of mine. Sagres pseudococcus there. That's done quite well. It's very slow here. It might be too shady for it. Calamus caryotides, vining palm, grows right up this sable. What's funny is it refuses to attach to the sable, but it's growing on this Cape honeysuckle that's growing adjacent to that. There's Cryopsyphylla warswicki. This, with protection, this does well here. I've seen others that get burnt during the winters. There's my Brogdon avocado we're passing. There's Shippia concolor. That's a nice one too. Probably the same thing as the Cryopsyphylla. A little protection will go a long way. There's a Normambia right next to a big clump of fishtail palms. These are nice because they're not as big as those foxtails, the woodettias, so I think they have a potential to do well here. So I got a couple of Willikia densifloras in the property, and I like them. I think they're really cool. They're kind of wide, so you have to give them a little bit of space, but they never get more than about 8 feet tall, so that's cool. This guy here is Sagres cardaceae, obviously just starting out. Very slow though. I've had that for several years. There's a I don't know what, I guess it's a Sagres romanzophiana by Budia capitata ex nano bandii, or whatever the heck that word is. I haven't committed that one to memory. There's a Rapus lady palm. This is what Camiodoria looks like if it lives in the ground here. The nematodes just absolutely destroy Camiodoria, or they don't do very well. So here's a Tychosperma clumping. Not sure what the species is. The vendor that sold it to me wasn't sure. This is a nice Caniopsis oliveiformis here. It's just starting to put on a trunk, and it's been around for probably about 10 or 15 years. Can't remember. This is Livistona decipiens. I like these, and they're certainly quite capable of living here, taking the cold. This is Arcana-phoenix tuckeri. This is a good one for this area. All the Arcana-phoenix do well here. Good crown shaft palm for zone 9B. And this is one of my ones I like a lot. This is Cocothrinax montana. It's been in the ground for quite a while, but I don't think they get terribly tall, so I'd consider this an adult. I imagine they eventually put on a few feet of trunk, but this is at least 10 years in the ground, and it's probably older than that. So, and then amongst this mango and tangerine tree is a Sagres sancona, Colombian foxtail. I dug that up from another property and managed to get it to come back. And then there's just another little Thrinax radiata here, and that winds up the tour. This big fat mango tree gave me lots of nice mangoes this year. So now what I'd like to do down the road is film other people's palm collections and do other people's private collections. So hopefully I can get out. There's quite a few nice ones in the area, so instead of just showing off my stuff, we'll be able to get some other people on board and put them on my channel. This, I don't know if this is showing up, but this is Moringa australasica, and that'll be the last thing I show. Oh, and then of course there's just regular Dipsis lutescens. Got lots of those. They make a good windbreak. So, alright, that's my palm collection, and hopefully, like I said, in the next few weeks I'll be able to get out and post some other palms from other people's collections.